Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm platooned up with Drewski. We're on Malinovka, and I am in the Forgotten Tier 10 medium tank, the AMX 30B. There's not a lot of point to play this tank anymore. The gun just isn't what it used to be. You trade in the gun for a worse gun to get a little bit of turret armor, which actually is pretty decent, but then it still has this gigantic cupola, and to me, you shave off the Patton's cupola because it's a brawler. However, the 30B gets to keep this cupola and have decent turret armor. I don't know. So anyways, this is my most played tier 10 medium tank, and I absolutely loved this thing. Bomb around like the Leopard, didn't have turret armor to speak of, but what it did have was shell velocity. This thing cranked the shells out. You did not have to give much lead. I could just wipe out scouts with this tank, so that was why it was one of my favorites. Then you can play long distance. Gun handling was a little bit better. Now, after they nerfed it into absolute crapness, that's a word, guys, just so you know, they then buffed it again, so it's not horrendous, but it just doesn't keep up with the other tier 10 medium tanks. To me, the Progetto and the Leopard do it better as far as long range sniping slash scouting. Yeah, what else would you compare it to? I mean, it sort of has turret armor, so you could maybe compare it to the Russian mediums, but there's really no good comparison to that. But I don't know. It's not a terrible tank. It's just when you think of all the tier 10 medium tanks, it now is, I think, the lowest on the list. You guys can put in the comments below what you think is worse. Maybe arguably the K91, which there's just no reason to play those two tanks in my opinion. They're not very competitive. I still play them both. Like, I still enjoy this tank, but it's hard because it's not what it used to be. And it took me a long time to play it after they nerfed it the first time. I was really irritated, but it is what it is. I'll quit complaining about the 30B. We'll start talking about the game. So we take the hill, and me and Drewski were the first ones up here. It's important for the medium tanks to get up here, hold the hill, wait for your heavies. Once the heavies get up here, then generally you're going to win the match. But if the heavy tanks just sit on the back side of the hill and give the other team the hill, then you're probably going to lose. Alright, so we spot a 430U out there. Talk about Russian medium tanks. That is one beast of a Russian medium tank. Get shot into his lower plate. He's kind of angling now, but we're able to get it into his side. And something's targeting me. I think it's the 430U, but I'm not 100% sure. There was another medium tank on the ridge behind him. Team is absolutely dominating this fight. They're starting to push over the hill now. Track the 430U in place. Getting for a shot on this Ruski now. 430U shoots heat rounds at me, and we're able to sneak a shot in and shut him down. See, like, it's still a decent long range sniper, but I mean, the velocity on it, and then I believe the accuracy was nerfed even after they rebuffed it, so just doesn't feel like it really has a role. I would rather trade in my turret armor back for my shell velocity. I feel like then it'd be like a specialist, whereas the other option would be shave off this cupola, keep my turret armor, and then we'll just keep with whatever stats we have with the gun right now. But the cupola is gigantic. Alright, so we cleaned the hill, we're starting to push through the middle, and the 30B has excellent speed and mobility, so we are going to get back to the cap. And yes, that's my daughter's birds in the background, so I apologize for that. We have parakeets, and the female parakeet actually laid eggs, and 4 of them hatched, so we're going to have baby parakeets. How exciting. So if you guys want a baby parakeet, just comment below, I'll do a drawing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to send baby parakeets out. Alright, so there's 2 tanks left. There's just a Ruski and a Waffle, and hopefully we can get all this spotted damage. Apparently we're not getting any of the spotting damage. Let's see if we can snap a shot into that Waffle. Sure enough, we can. Is he gonna escape? Looks like he's gonna escape with the Ruski. He missed that shot on the Roo. Now I'm thinking I gotta take the Waffle first, just in case he's loaded. Ruski's trying to flank me. Pop over here, get a nice shot into the Waffle. Go down into the water. Ruski looks like he's gonna try to drown himself, but guess what, buddy? I reload too quickly, and we slam him. And looks like my teammate's not too happy with me, so he shoots me. But we throw out an ace tanker. Takes second on the team. The 113 must have been the one dominating the hill up there. Me, the 113, and Drewski all throw down 4K damage. 268 has 3100 damage, and that's really all I got. Now, I don't feature this tank a lot because I don't play it a lot because, once again, it's not the greatest tier 10 medium tank. I'd rather be in my Progetto and my Leopard. And then brawling-wise, it's not a brawler. Just because they have okay turret armor, it's not a brawler. But what it can do is poke ridges a little bit more confidently. You're not going to get one-shotted by a Death Star all the time, just because you have some armor. Yeah, I'll quit babbling. That's really all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.